Okay, now that we've explored your artist, we're gonna explore composition. So the first step that I want you to do is to just sketch out how you want the main subject matter to be in the frame. And if your main subject matter has changed, mine has, that's totally fine. But try at least 3 compositions and then 1 mashup. A mashup of your main subject matter and maybe something that identifies them in the background, maybe some text in through their body, or something to make it a little bit more creative than just a straightforward portrait, okay? You're seeing my examples and they're not anything that I took more than just brainstorming to do. Very sketchy, no erasing, write yourself some notes, and then we're gonna take it to the computer. So let's go ahead and go to the computer and try to make those compositions in our 5x7 format. Your ideas of composition, we're gonna go and put them in the computer. And what I would like for you to do is screenshot it at least 4 times. Make sure it's a nice clear picture. If it's not, go find another picture because we're gonna trace these. So you want to make sure, or some of you are gonna trace them, but you wanna make sure you've got as much detail as possible. So once I'm in Photos, I'm gonna go to File and Import. And I wanna import all of those screenshots that I took. So I've got all these screenshots. I'm going to import 5 of them, review for import, and then I'm going to import all. So I guess it wants me to select all of them, import, and then there they are. So that way I've got the original saved, and then I can mess with the rest of them. So we're going to go to Edit. We're going to use our crop tool, and we're not going to do anything with the lighting today, but you can do whatever you want as far as the edit, but I want you to at least try 3 different edits with the crop tool. So you want to come to 5x7 and kind of hold those constraints so you know what you're going to get when you print. Down here you can do either horizontal or vertical. I'm going to go ahead and start with the horizontal, and just that will make a crop into itself. And you can move the photo around in your frame, and my horizontal composition is a little angled. So I can come over here and I can angle the picture to have something kind of different. So, and sometimes it gets a little fussy when you're moving it around, so just do the best you can, or you can start fresh. Okay, and I want to angle that quite a bit. And you can zoom in. All right, and these lines that keep on popping up, those are the rules of third. Those are on your compositional sheet. You've probably heard about them before in other classes, maybe Art 1. So anytime that the subject matter intersects with those lines are going to be where your viewer's attention is focused to. So you want important things on there. When you're so zoomed in, you're going to have a lot of things on those lines. I've got the fish, I've got Doug's face, and it doesn't have to be like pinpoint right on that little dot, but around that dot or on the dot, depending on how zoomed in you are. All right, this is definitely what I drew out, and I do like the crop. Again, if you want to experiment more, you sure can. And then I'm going to hit done, and it saves it for me. Then I'll come back to Photos, and I can see it's right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and do a couple more edits. So we go to Edit, and then Crop, 5x7. And the next one I'm going to do is just going to kind of zoom in, and I'm just using my 2-finger push there. Okay. And I can move him all around that when he's not so zoomed in. And I had my elbow, I like the idea of his elbow down in the corner for that diagonal composition. So I'm going to leave that one alone, and done. And one more. So go to Photos, and one more, Edit, Crop, 5x7. I'm going to leave this one also at a portrait. And this one I'm going to zoom in real close on. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull that to a zoomed in, so something very small. Obviously I don't want the water. I want Doug's head in there. And I'm going to kind of use this one as my mashup, and I'm going to put a lot of information behind them. And I'm going to do that in my drawing. I'm not going to do that anything fancy. If you know Photoshop skills, go for it. Okay, and done. Great. I can either print these out and put them in my sketchbook along with my drawings, or I can just simply upload these to my little slide stock to show everybody my inspiration. So you're going to do two things, actually three things. You're going to do the drawings and write some notes. You're going to edit in the computer and either print out, or if you don't want to print out, you don't have a printer, no big deal. You're just going to upload these to your slides, and then you're going to mess with your hands today. So you can choose whichever hand you want to start with, and you can do it in any style you want. Explore. This is the kind of practice, more practice with the ink. So that's what I got for you today. You have a great day. Enjoy the sunshine, and we'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye-bye.